Welcome back to TTS Daily. This is Yi right here. Just a quick update on Trump tariffs. So yesterday we all thought, according to Trump's latest post, right, the Chinese tariffs into US should be at 125%. Then last night, it was actually mentioned on several platforms that the tariffs for Chinese goods into US is actually 145%. A lot of people were confused because we kind of expected China to have some kind of back and forth. China might, made some reciprocal tariffs to the 125%. So how did the tariffs to Chinese goods went up from 125% to 145% before China made any reciprocal tariffs on the new tariffs? So everyone was confused. Is Trump playing some sort of 4D chess where he actually increased the tax again, the tariffs, before any reciprocal tariffs? Well, no. The White House and several other news outlets have come out clarifying that the post by President Trump is actually meaning to say that it's 125% tariff in addition to the original 20% tariffs imposed earlier this year. So in total, it is actually 145% tariffs on Chinese goods into USA. As of now, both countries are saying that they're open to talks to negotiate a deal, so this is where we are most excited for. Hopefully a deal can be negotiated as ASAP so that, we can have some green days once again. How could anyone be as patient and calm as this Japanese passenger right here? Okay, so next story. I just realized we sort of covered a lot of stories on passing water, and this is another one, okay? A 24-year-old Indian national, Mr. Tusat Masan, allegedly passed water on a Japanese businessman in the business class section of Air India flight AI2336 during descent. Okay, that means they almost arrived at Bangkok already. This happened from New Delhi to Bangkok on April 9, 2025. Masan was reportedly intoxicated and seated directly behind the victim, the Japanese passenger, and caused a commotion in the cabin. The Japanese passenger is actually a senior executive and managing director of Bridgestone India, who remained calm but was visibly upset. He actually declined to pursue legal actions with Thai authorities to avoid wasting time. The crew provided towels and assisted the victim to change clothes in the washroom and move the suspect Masan to economy class after another passenger's objections, okay? The airline has confirmed the incident and issued a verbal warning to Masan, and Masan is banned from flying Air India for 30 days, okay? Masan has also made repeated apologies, and the airline has notified India's civil aviation regulator and plans to form an independent committee to review the incident for potential further action. My question is, this Japanese passenger actually chose to forget about the whole matter and did not pursue any legal action, and he actually remained calm while getting passed water on. How could you do that if that happens to you, All road users have to maintain a safe distance from heavy vehicles. Okay, several precast concrete structures fell from a trailer, causing a major traffic disruption. This happened on April 9, 2025 at the junction of Upper Bukit Timah Road and Gombak Drive, Singapore. The trailer was reversing into a small lane when the cable securing the concrete slabs snapped. All three lanes of Upper Bukit Timah Road were blocked and traffic was at a standstill for over an hour. The concrete slabs remained on the road as late as 8 p.m. Thankfully, no injuries were reported in this incident. We have covered several stories in the past where heavy load on heavy vehicles were toppled over, and in some extreme incident, people riding behind or driving behind, when the load toppled over, it actually impacted them and they were unalive. So that's why, if us sharing this story helped raise awareness to road users to maintain a safe distance from a heavy vehicle, if we even manage to help one person to maintain a safe distance from heavy vehicles, then we have done our part. There are actually a lot of elderly in Singapore that live alone. On April 9, a resident of Block 326 Sumang Walk checked on his 77-year-old neighbour after not seeing him for over a week. There was no response at the door, so the neighbour pushed the door open and straight away he noticed a strong smell. That prompted the neighbours to alert the police. The Singapore Police Force were alerted at 5:05 p.m. on April 9, and they found the elderly man motionless in his flat and he was pronounced dead at the scene. A noticeable odour was also reported in a common corridor. The deceased lived alone in a flat for over 5 years and he has been described as low profile, but he does greet neighbours but not sharing too much personal details about family or past. Neighbours have reported that the deceased received no visitors during festivals or holidays. The neighbour who checked on him noted that the man appeared visibly unwell and quite weak during the previous week. Another neighbour also reported a 2024 incident where the deceased threatened to unalive himself himself but was rescued. Another separate incident involved the SCDF, Singapore Civil Defence Force, being called after he was found lying in the corridor appearing intoxicated. Preliminary investigations suggest no foul play and investigations are ongoing. So if you know any elderly that are living alone and they are open to talking, they greet you, you greet them, at least they are open to communication, not unfriendly, you'll do good, it'll be good if you be good neighbours and check in on them more regularly. Not just once a week, maybe once a day, once every 2 days, Maybe add them on a group chat, and then if you see if everyone's, the easiest way is make sure everyone sends in a good morning message in the group chat, like a neighborhood group chat, so you know everyone. It's an easy way to do a wellness. It's an easier way to do a welfare check. Just seeing that everyone makes a good morning message every day, daily. Our last story of the day is a controversial one and trigger warning, especially to parents. This 14-year-old girl was allegedly harassed by a 62-year-old man, Mr. Lin, for 2 months while walking to school in Hougang, Singapore. The harassment began after Chinese New Year, occurring near Block 531 Hougang Avenue 6 playground. Mr. Lin allegedly followed the girl several times, complimented her appearance, and repeatedly asked for her phone number and school details. He also requested the last 4 digits of her phone number, claiming it was for buying 4D. The encounters happened 2 to 3 times per week, often at the void deck or playground, causing the girl significant distress. The girl remained silent out of fear until March 26 when she tearfully confided in her mother, Miss Wu. The girl confirmed no physical harm occurred but was emotionally affected, crying during her disclosure. Miss Wu, a 48-year-old salesperson, was shocked and lodged a police report on 26 March. She now escorts her daughter daily, adjusts her school route and timing, and monitors the area for Mr. Lin. Miss Wu also shared the incident and Mr. Lin's photo on Facebook to raise awareness as advised by a friend. In Mr. Lin's defense, Mr. Lin, a crane operator, claimed he only wanted to chat, believing they got along well. He also denied stalking or any inappropriate behaviour, stating he knew the girl was underage. He also suggested the girl only have to tell him that she was uncomfortable with him talking to her and he would have stopped. He also suggested the parents could confront him directly and promise to stop talking to her or any other young girls. Further to that, after learning his photo was posted online, Mr. Lin felt his reputation was damaged and lodged a police report on 8 April. Mr. Lin explains that he has a family, a wife, adult children and grandson, and he insisted he committed no crime and preferred direct communication to resolve issues. The police have confirmed they have received reports from both parties and are investigating. Ms. Wu rejected Mr. Lin's explanation, deeming his actions inappropriate, but she plans to remove the Facebook post later but insists Mr. Lin stop his behaviour immediately. Very controversial topic. Some people are asking, why can't Mr. Lin just find friends of his own age group? And why did he persist in keep talking to the 14-year-old girl, asking for her number when she already rejected him the first time? What do you think?